let's talk about the precedence of operations, okay? Precedence of operators. What is precedence? It's essentially the order in which operations are performed, right? Order in which operations are performed. Okay. Now, obviously, you know the PEMDAS rule, right? This is so parentheses, exponentiation, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. So this is actually very similar to this. So it's quite intuitive. Okay. Anything with the parentheses comes first. Obviously, parentheses comes first. Then it's exponentiation, and then negation, and then you have multiplication, division, quotient, remainder, and then you have addition and subtraction, right? uh, Obviously, operations enclosed in parentheses performed first. uh, when operators have the same precedence, the operations are performed left to right. This is important. Okay, when you cannot resolve a tie between the precedence of two operators, it's evaluated left to right. For example, okay, for example, if you have something like uh, 2 times 3 by 4 modulo 5 quotient integer division 6. Okay, so you have times, right? Multiplication, you have division, you have modulo, you have integer division, right? All these belong to the same tier. Okay, same tier. Let's call it tier 3. Same tier of precedence. Okay, now when you have a situation like this, the evaluation would be done from left to right. So the first one to be evaluated would be this one. That's number 1. That's this division would be number 2, this would be number 3, this would be number 4. So if you had to put a set of parentheses in between these operations, the way it would be evaluated would be something like this. The first would be 2 times 3, then this, right, divided by 4, then modulo 5, and finally integer division 6. Okay, so the result would be, the first would be 2 by 2 times 3, which is 6 by 4 modulo 5 integer division 6, right? And this would be equal to 6 by 4 would be 1 decimal 5, right? 1 decimal 5 modulo 5 integer division 6, and then it would be 1.5 integer division 6 would be 0. Okay, so that's how, if you cannot resolve it, that's how it's done. Otherwise, this is the rule. This is the precedence from lowest to highest precedence that is being followed, right? So if you have something like 2 uh, star star 3 star 4, right? Right, this means 2 raised to the power 3 times 4. It's first this 2 raised to the power 3, then the result is multiplied by 4, right?